Hi students, so here we start with the chapter 6, the triangles and its property. So let me recall with what we have learned about the triangle. So I started with a figure triangle ABC. So the point ABC, the intersecting point, we call it as an vertices. Vertices called as an A, B, C, and side we call it as a line segment AB, BC and CA. And the angles we call it as an angle A, we call it as an BAC, and angle B we call it as an ABC, and angle C we call it as an BCA. This is center one represents its angle. Clear? So and here we go for our content. Median of triangles. A median connects the vertices of a triangles to the midpoint of the opposite sides. So first we have to find the midpoint of the any one sides. So let's find a midpoint of the triangle, and after finding this midpoint, connect that midpoint to the opposite vertices for any side. So for one triangle we can find a 3 midpoint, because we can find a midpoint for this side and we can connect here, and we can find a midpoint for this side and we can connect here, right? So first we have to find the midpoint and we have to connect. That's the midpoint of the median of the triangle. That midpoint and the line joining that midpoint and vertices is the median. So here we go for altitude of a triangle. The perpendicular line. Perpendicular means we know that it makes a 90 degree, right? The perpendicular line segment from vertices of triangle to opposite sides called altitude of the triangle. So from any vertices, if we draw a perpendicular line to opposite side, the side BC, I choose an vertices AB, then we can draw a perpendicular to opposite side BC. Then this AX is the altitude. AX is a altitude. So previously we saw AD is the median. So like that, how many altitude we can draw? We can draw 3, right? So from B we can draw one perpendicular line, then that is the altitude, and from C we can draw one perpendicular line, and it is the altitude. Even sometimes the altitude will falls on outside also. If we draw an obtuse triangle, so if you draw a perpendicular line from this to this side, sure it will be falling on outside, right? So here only we will be getting a 90 degree. So for obtuse triangle alone we will be getting a altitude. This is the altitude outside the triangle. Clear? So here we go for the next, the exterior angle of a triangle and its property. So we are comparing the exterior angle of the triangle. An exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of its interior opposite angle. So let me draw a triangle ABC and let me extend this C to outside. So we will be having an angle at the exterior of the triangle, and it says so exterior angle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angle. So this in the interior, these two angles are the opposite. So if we add the angle 1 plus angle 2, so it says sum, so that will be this exterior angle. So to find this exterior angle we have to add the opposite angle. Clear? I can say that angle ACD is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Clear? So here we go for the exercise problem. In triangle PQR, D is a midpoint of QR. Then we know that if it's a midpoint, then it will be the median, right? And which makes a 90 degree perpendicular is a altitude. So the PM is, what is the PM? PM is the altitude, since it makes a perpendicular 90 degree, right? Is a altitude. And PD, the PD is a median, right? Since it is given, the question it is given, it is a midpoint. So line joining the midpoint and the opposite vertex is a median. And here we go for the next question. Is QM is equal to MR? QM is equal to MR. No, they already said that D is the midpoint. Then we can say the QD is equal to DR. So for one line segment there will be only one midpoint. There is no more than one midpoint. And D is the midpoint, so QD is equal to DM. We cannot say that QM is equal to M1, right? No, QM not is equal to MR, as D is the midpoint of QR. So line segment QR. So here we go for the next problem. Find the value of unknown exterior angle X in the following diagram. So here we have to use the exterior angle property. So we already know that exterior angle property is sum of the interior opposite angles, right? So here the first problem, given the triangle and exterior angle is given as x and interior is given 50 and 70, right? So we can write that x is equal to 50 plus 70, right? 50 degree plus 70 degree. This how we have written this, by the exterior angle property, right? So by exterior angle of triangle properties, right? So the x is equal to, we will be getting it as a 120 degree. Clear? And here we go for the next one. This is also x in the exterior. We have to find that though x is equal to 60 degree plus 30 degree. This we have written by the exterior angle of triangle properties, right? So x is equal to, we will get 60 plus 30 is a 90 degree. Clear? So here we go for the next problem. Find the value of unknown interior angle x in the following figure. So the interior angle is given as unknown, but by this figure we can know that exterior is given. So since it is easy, it is like in some simple equation we have to solve. So by exterior angle of triangle property, we can say that 150 degree, 15 degree is equal to 50 degree plus x, right? Plus x. So if we brought 50 this side, it will become a subtraction. So 115 degree minus 50 degree is equal to x. Clear? So if we subtract, we will be getting it as a 65 degree, which is equal to x. So we got it. So even though if the exterior angle is given, if one of the interior is not given, we can find that. The next one, the same, the exterior is given and one is given as a perpendicular, that means 90 degree, and we have to find the x. So same by exterior angle of triangle property, we can say that x plus 90 degree is equal to 125, right? So here it's 90 degree, it's given as a perpendicular. So x is equal to 125 degree minus 90 degree. So x is equal to, we will be obtaining it as a 35 degree. Clear? Thank you.